on the twitch.tv/the Xisuma. Streaming late for me on a Monday evening. Had a fantastic day. Now I'm ready to stream. And we got a plan of action. Oh, I got Jack Black on my back. What's he doing there? Nobody knows. I guess I changed my cape for MCC, didn't I? Hero Blender, the can of heaven, thank you for the bananas in chat, much appreciated. I'll immediately change it back just in case I forget. Because I don't want Jack Black on my back. He's heavy. Oh, jokes. Jokes. How do I edit this? Yeah. Oh, apparently I'm already set to map maker. Why do I have a different cape on then? I think I've got a theory as to why. Let's relog and see. It's because I've got this skin changing mod installed. I wonder if that messes with it. Yo, peeps are tuning in. The Bryson, Sea Expelled Winter, Elian Star, Mr. Far Falcon, Janison, Forgil, Aurori, Dragon Lily, MX Aaron, welcome to the stream, peeps. I'm still, what the heck? I still have the wrong cape. Like I said, it could actually be related to the skin mod. Who's online, by the way? Like, there were so many peeps online earlier. Let's see if someone's around and can confirm what they see, because it should be the mapmaker cape. That's what it's set to as on like the actual skin thing. I think it might be the mod messing with it. Let's see. Oh, that's okay. That's that one. Impulse is very nearby. We'll go see. We'll go see. We'll go see what Impulse sees. We'll see what Impulse sees. We will see it. Okay. Something I wanted to do is find a spot for the Sculpt Center and all of those, but we're gonna just bounce. We're gonna head out of here. Just want to check I've got all my stuff. Is it me or is the music really loud? It's loud for me, probably because I just turned it up. Let me know if it's if it is or it isn't loud. Lodestones. Where are they? Did I give them a location? Nope. So they're over here. Got to make some compasses before I head out. Isn't that like 4 redstone, 1 iron? Peeps, I got a hot cup of tea here as well. Oh my god. Must consume tea. It's like a treat. It's the other way around. Of course it's the other way around. Of course it's never the way I remember it. Alright, I'm getting that many compasses and then I'm doing the off. Bop and go. I can't do it, but I mean that's my impression of it, right? Was it good? I love that little weird groove. It's got such a funk to it. Yo, Simil Salute, thank you so much for 15 months, and Karen Cake, thank you for 12 months, 1 year of fun and entertaining content. Excited for the stream. Thank you so much for your amazing support a whole year. That's fantastic. Yeah, I wonder if the music's going to be playing. I might have to pause my music. Yo, this is new. I think that's new. The bop and stop, did he say? Bop and go is over here. There he is.
Hey.
Hey,
how's it
Pops.
going?
It's going all right. Since you're nearby, I hope you could help me out with something.
Sure.
Do you see what's on my back? It's Jack Black. He's really heavy and I can't get rid of him.
What?
No, you see my regular cape, right?
Yeah, I see.
The map maker cape. Like if I take that off.
Yeah, and then yep, and then get your regular cape.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So for some reason, despite me changing it, when I play the game, all I see is Jack Black on my elytra. Have you seen that?
What? No. Are
Have
you
not
streaming right
seen
now?
this?
Can I
yeah,
look?
yeah. If you look at my stream,
All right,
you'll see
let me
it.
pull up your stream. Hold on. Let me see this.
I can't believe you haven't seen this before. Like Jack Black is in the game.
No.
Wait.
You
You need to see it on my stream, so I need to show it.
Yeah. Okay. What?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's Jack Black.
What the heck, dude?
I can't believe you haven't seen this.
No, I have not seen this. What is happening?
It's awful, isn't it? It's an abomination.
You mean wonderful?
I mean, maybe. Here's the thing. I like Jack Black. I think the Minecraft movie was a lot of fun. I'm just not sure about putting his face in the game, that's all.
I don't understand. No. Wait.
So they released 3 capes. You had one with like an overworld portal, one with a nether portal, and this one is the Yearn cape. And that's the entrance to the mines.
Yes,
All 3 of these new capes, when you put an elytra on, they have Jack Black on the back of it. It's crazy, isn't it?
What in the world, dude? No, I've never seen that. I don't understand though. Why does it only show in your camera and not other people's camera?
Well, I've got that bug that's supposed to change your skin, right? So did I say bug?
Oh.
Do you know how bad I am with words these days? I got the mod.
Mod. Still
Do you
free
remember
that word at least.
we discussed it at a meeting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've got that mod installed. I've got a feeling it's sort of something to do with that.
Wait, so if I put that mod on, you think I'll see Jack Black?
I think you need to have the cape, but if you use the mod, you might encounter some funkiness.
Okay. That's very interesting, man.
Yeah.
Jack Black cape.
I know. I can't get rid of it.
So no matter what you change your cape to, it does that.
Yeah, for me, I'm very glad that it's not the same for you or anyone else, but
Okay.
I have to now put up with persistent Jack Black for the time being. So we figure that one out.
All right. No, it's no problem, but you do need to practice something. Ready? Follow me.
I need to...
Lava, chicken.
Oh, dude.
I forget the words.
That
You gotta
almost
learn the
sounded
song,
like
though.
a soundbite.
Ooh, Mamacita, now you're ringing the bell.
How many times have you watched the movie?
Come on, man. That song's a banger.
I know. I'm so bad at impressions, but I do impulse. I yearn for the mines. I yearn for them.
You yearn for the mines. Perfect. I love it. I love it. I want to get that. I want to get the lava chicken song and no blocks here on the server.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Dude, when you said to come with you, I so thought you were going to bring me to Metro Mayhem and get me to play for a second. I was like, oh, is it time?
Do you want to help me out with an idea real quick? You got like, it will take 2 minutes.
I like
2 minutes.
ideas. Let's go.
Yeah, come follow me. I don't know if you've ever seen the underbelly of my base here.
I've seen the storage system. You're proudly displaying the trophy. I love it.
Yeah. Always the trophy. Come in here though. We got a little secret down here.
Okay. I'll trust you. Wait, how do I get the trapdoor? Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Pressure plate.
Okay. You'll hear little glitchy sounds. That's just a nearby tunnel. Don't worry about those.
It sounds like I'm being shocked. So I expected it. I heard that sound and I was like, am I going to get shocked?
I'm playing around with this idea of having slime in Metro Mayhem as a bit of a obstacle.
Yeah.
And I wanted to make it so they wouldn't hurt the player, right? If we go at this level. I don't think I really want the players to die. Yeah, they hit hard. His name is Bruiser for reasons.
It's the distance they hit you at. They reach out like a good
it's
block.
crazy. Is that gonna kill him? No. Here, let me. Oh, I got a trapdoor in the way. So here was the problem. Here's my current issue.
Oh, look at that. When I'm up here, it doesn't hit me.
Right. I think it's aggro on me right now anyway. But if I do that, okay. So this is kind of what I was hoping to do, is have them be like little Roombas that like push you around and stuff, and you'd have to avoid them as you're running through Metro Mayhem. But as you can see, it's like you just run right through it, really.
Yeah, I've already got an idea.
And if I expose too much of it, then they hurt you. So I'm trying to find the middle ground to where they won't hurt me, but they will still push me in an annoying way, where I can't just.
I don't think you're gonna get. I don't think you're gonna get a middle ground, because for you to interact with it and for it to push you, then it's making contact with you, so it's gonna hurt you. I think what you could consider doing is, can you turn on like a regen beacon while the player's in this area? Something like that?
Yeah, that was one of the ideas. So if we lower these slabs, then these things, they'll hit you, which make them a true obstacle. And we would have to just make sure, or, you know, our best of our abilities, that players don't die. If players die in Metro Mayhem, it's not the end of the world. They're not going in with like elytras and stuff or anything like that I'm worried about them dropping. You know, it's a bit kind of like decked out, whatever they have on them. They shouldn't really have anything on them anyway. But
so if this thing kills them, that can be part of the game, right? Maybe when you get past it, there's like a little dispenser. You can just grab a potion, get healed up.
Yeah, a little splash of healing, something like that. But with the regen beacon, it shouldn't matter too much. I could just keep regen beacons throughout the course potentially.
Yeah, well, if that works, I think that would be pretty solid.
Then
you just got to play that game of dodge, right? Get a little hit every now and then, but you make your way across.
I'm going to have two of them, and they're going to be kind of like scissoring, right? Like one's going one way, the other's going the other way. So you kind of have to play a little game of like Frogger, like, oh, that one, but now I can't stay in that lane because next one's coming.
So have you tried it with a block less than a slab?
I had the slabs down at a layer lower, right? So they were on the bottom.
Oh,
part.
right, yeah.
And that works great, except you get hit. But
I think going with hit would be fine.
We were gonna play around with like having them off to the side and having stairs. So like the top right-hand quadrant, I guess, of its body would be sticking out. I got a feeling it's gonna be very similar to the bottom slabs, though, which is fine. I think this is probably the way to go. Taking the damage feels like it's gonna be more fun, even though you could die.
I think this would just be really cool to see the slime coming towards you. I guess they've got loads of armor on, right? So does it hit really hard when you don't have armor on?
We can find out. I got a bed nearby.
Watch out.
Right. I have a bed on me. Let's do it.
It's all going to go south, Impulse.
But, I have so much stuff on me. This is going to be bad.
If this were XR art now, this would be right old setup, wouldn't it?
You could send me off right now. This would be bad.
Those days are gone.
My pockets just a little bit because there's a lot of stuff. Okay. Get my armor off.
Sorry if you hit.
All right, we're gonna find out.
It's tea time.
We're gonna find out. Here we go.
Good luck.
I'll go full health. Let's see. Well, let's just see. I'm gonna take a hit. And ooh. I mean, right there, that took 4 hearts.
That looked like double, though. It looked like when you landed, you got hit again.
Yeah, you got me on the way there, and then, and then before he took off. 4 hearts
is a lot.
It's a lot, but, yeah. Okay.
Do you have respawn points along the way? You know, like you click on a bed before you do the challenge?
Yeah, we could just do that. Yeah, we could do a little spawn point right before that section. It'd be just fine.
Yeah, you got plenty of options here. I think this is a great idea to include slimes.
Oh, cool. It's very fitting with that part of Metro Mayhem because they're in like the Ninja Turtle section. They're in the sewers. Yeah. So like having slime. I have some turtles down there. I have some oozing stuff, slime oozing out of pipes and stuff. So it'd be very, very fitting to have these guys. They're fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with that, but I am gonna try this idea that they're gonna be tucked into like side stairs. I think that could be kind of cool.
Sounds good. Is this your slime farm here?
Yeah, my very, very passive slime farm. I had to block it up so they wouldn't die, but yeah, just having this here produces
get a little slime trickling in.
Yep.
Cool. Dude, I'm so looking forward to playing this game.
Yeah, we're getting close. I just need to either need to do seasons 5 and 6 myself, or I need to find hermits that will
I'll be up for helping again.
Again? You do
yeah, I wouldn't. I don't think I want to do on my own. I really enjoyed like collaborating. So if you need help, if you need a hand, like I can swing by it. How's it? Can we have a look at how it's doing right now?
Sure. Yeah, let's go over there.
I don't know what way I'm heading in. I've just started going this way.
Yeah,
is my intuition correct?
You were right. You had it.
Nice.
And then water.
And then water.
And then watch your steps.
Oh, yeah,
and
we're here again.
Through.
Oh, well, now like I definitely know where to go, right?
Yeah, now you're good. All right, go to the honey block. Oop. Made it.
All right, do we have to listen to the record?
Nope.
You disabled it.
I have disabled it.
First
I took the
thought was
string
like,
out.
can we just remove that for this run?
Yeah.
Oh.
So season 1.
Oh, it's so
you guys
good.
did great.
I haven't been here in a minute.
Great.
It's awesome.
Cleo is still working on season 2 here.
Nice. Yeah, this
then,
do you remember her season 2 base? Did you see it at all?
No,
you
I don't remember
season
it.
3.
Yeah,
that I remember. I had a little shop called Dig for Hire, and Cleo hired me to dig out a giant hole under her base, and then she put this giant monster in it, which is what you see here. It was very cool.
It's kind of funny because I didn't know she was doing that, and if you come through here, you get kind of another
another one.
eyeball
flashback
because you get TFC's season 3 one.
Oh, and the hanging horses
in here. So I did this season 3. Now I also took out the TNT. So we're inside Boombox.
Oh,
right? And so you got the Quad
yeah.
Witch Huts, you got Hermit Thrills, and you got TFCs. This was the carousel inside of Hermit Thrills. You got the Shrek face that got pranked with the mustache.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
On the right there. So all this is in here.
Boombox,
but TNT will be going off as you
game.
have to do a little parkour through here. Which is that jump right there is so much harder than it looks.
Yeah, that does look. Oh no, I've got it.
It's deceivingly hard.
And then up into the hairy eyeball.
Yeah, or I'll just cheat.
Very, very unique base idea.
Yeah, I got to do a little bit of work in here to finish this up, but
right,
through.
yeah,
and
I
then
see.
False took season 4.
Awesome,
so
that's going to be great.
False will probably be starting on this soon, but nobody has taken season 5 or 6. Tango was in here the other day. He's going to take season 7. I don't know if it's because I put him on the spot whilst on stream and he didn't want to say no. But he's going to do season 7, he said, in a week or two. Maybe
season 8 is incredible. Look at this.
Season 8. Yep. So Tango's going to figure out a way to force people to come through this bit so they can't go over top.
Wait. His name is what?
His name is Mumbo.
Were you trying to tell me, Impulse?
His name is Mumbo Jumbo.
His name is Mumbo Jumbo?
The Hermitron season 8 stuff will drive you insane. It's a sneaky thing, basically. If you don't sneak through properly, the door holds you
or
up.
is he worshipping?
His name is Mumbo
Both, I think.
His name is Mumbo Jumbo.
Oh man, these guys. What the heck? That was a trick.
Doc and Ren went crazy with that.
Out,
and then Pearl's gonna do season 9.
Cool.
I think Pearl really wants to do some like decked out kind of throwbacks in here, so that could be really fun.
That would be cool. I got a couple of ideas for 5 and 6.
Ooh, okay.
If I was thinking like, what's the most communal thing we did in season 5? It's got to be Scar's Big Dig, right?
The tree, right?
And it had a giant tree above ground. Is that right?
I thought the tree was. I thought the dig happened, and then the tree was underground. No, am I thinking?
You mean like the
season?
roots of the tree coming down? I think
I
think you're right. Was it in the center of the underground area?
Because we had like the
roots of
shopping district was underground, and I thought there was a tree down there.
I think you might be right. I think the
trunk.
center. Yeah, the trunk of the tree in the center. I think you might be right.
Yeah.
That felt like the most communal thing from season 5, and then season 6. Whenever I think of that season, I think of our Nether hub and the map of the island, because it was all about changing and transforming that giant island, and it was kind of shaped like a 6, right?
Oh yeah, that Nether hub was awesome. Yeah,
But,
we had the Civil War in season 6 too. So like having the
gotta
2
bring it.
bases, the Star base and the G-Team base, could also be really good.
That'll look really cool, yeah.
Yeah, lots of options there. But yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing for season 5. Having the tree, the iconic tree, to kind of navigate around would be really fun. Obviously, much smaller scale.
Yeah.
So, and Pearl said she's going to start on season 9 soon. So
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I stole
if you do
Tango
want to,
though.
if you do want to team up on one of those, I think another layer to this is to like look at what Doc and Ren did and like try and layer in some sound, some theme, a concept. Like really go ham on it, because for season 1 we kind of just like mashed together like some builds, and
Oh, I love what you guys
now
do
I
for
want to
season
go.
one, honestly.
I love it too. I just next time I want to go like a step up, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's chat. I think we could probably team up on one because I was gonna reach out to the hermits and see if there was anyone left that wanted to do season 5 or 6.
Oh yeah, give them the opportunity.
But if we don't get any
first.
takers, let's just do it.
Yeah, do that because I've already done one. So
yeah, same here.
If not, I'm totally down to help.
Sweet, man. That'd be
Awesome.
appreciated. Look at who let this guy. We got Solidarity Gaming.
Who the heck is that? What?
Do we need
is there a new hermit?
Did we get hacked?
I believe that means that Tango and Solidarity are playing Hungry Hermits together.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun to watch. Jimmy, I know that they've played Played Up together, and the game is based off of Played Up. So him playing Tango's game here on the server could be really fun. In fact, I think I'm going to end my stream and let people go watch that.
Awesome. I can't watch it because I'm streaming. I've only just started. So I'll have to
I
catch
timed
up on
my
it later.
stream perfectly, so I would wrap up when they were starting.
Apparently so, yeah. No, I usually stream way earlier in the day, but today I had so much other stuff on. I was like, I'll just stream late, see what happens, you know.
Monday, man.
I find
Mondays. I always feel like I want to wake up on Monday and just spend a few hours just like planning my week.
Yeah, yeah, you need that.
It's tough. Yeah. Okay.
All
Sweet.
right.
Well, thanks. Yeah, we can head out together. It's just right here.
Yeah.
This is the exit, actually.
Okay.
That's how close we are to being done with Metro Mayhem.
Dang, I'm excited for it. I am gonna try hard on it.
Hey, it's gonna be so much fun. People are gonna be trying to set records, time trials, all that.
This place is so cool. So cool.
Oh, I love this entrance. All right, man. Well, thanks for coming by and showing me. Hold on. Can you? I'm gonna watch the stream
one more time. The Jack Black cape.
Lava. In. Ooh, mama, see it now. You're ringing the bell.
Dang, dude, you got it nailed down. It's awesome.
No, I got more lyrics to learn.
Sweet.
All right, man.
All right.
I'll see you later.
See you around, Impulse. Thank you.
Bye.
Well, there we go. So luckily, Impulse does actually see my correct cape, the map maker cape. This caught my eye down here. This andesite tough smooth stone combo. I really like that. That just has a vibe that I like. And also, like, we came through here and I was like chatting with Impulse and thinking, what is this place? It's so great. I've had eyes off the Metro Mayhem stuff because Impulse has asked us to, you know. Oh, it's so good. There's so good. So many little, like, details and clever aesthetics around here. It's awesome. It is awesome, people. Has the music stopped completely now, says Forgo in chat? I turned it down a little. It felt like it was a lot higher than usual. In fact, I'm sure its default is supposed to be 25%, not 30%. So maybe it is a little higher than usual. Yeah, I missed out on loads of noises in the air. We'll do that. Let us go park our bum in the spawn trap. We're literally here already. Here's what we're going to do today, people. Right? We are not ever again going to click on a respawn anchor. Because, wow, that's bad. Didn't this place turn out great? We're going to click on these item frames and fill them with compasses that have been connected to... Oh, look at that. 30, 45, 46. How wonderful. How wonderful. Yeah, let's read some noises. We're going to work on this. That's what I was trying to tell you. But I got to catch up on the noises, right? JSTP 3000, 22 months. I'm not creative enough to write something myself, so take a dad joke. Oh, you know I love dad jokes. Why was the picture sent to jail? It was framed. Oh, I need a soundboard with a fake laughter. Not fake, you know what I mean? Like, ah ha 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 kind of laughter. Like disingenuous, you know. It sound good, trust me. I'm not trying to discourage any dad jokes around here. Yo, 13 Wildflowers, thank you for 4 months with the Prime. Brooksy96 coming in for 85. We've got Decana Heaven here for 6. Bell Steven coming in for 37, just passing through off to play Oblivion. Enjoy the stream, everyone. We also got Modern... Let me read it slower. Moderneth Shakespeare. Moderneth Shakespeare? I don't know. Thank you for the cheers and biddies, and thank you for gifting a sub to Zombie as well. Where's the animation? It is that button there. Appreciate you gifting us up. And Ten and Bum is here for 36 with the Prime. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dad jokes are the best, as Hilma. I completely agree. Completely agree. I owe you a hype train animation, then you get one. All aboard the hype train. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what that is, this little animation here is magical. Why is it? What is it? Like, why is it there? This is raised. It lets you tweak a bunch of stuff, like in the UI. This is so good. I love the little menu it has. I just never turn that hotkey off. Every now and then I accidentally place it, and it's always a pleasant surprise. X, you an F1 fan? Yeah, definitely. Like F1, taking away the UI elements and the vinaigrette around the screen, super important. Definitely a fan of F1. Also a big fan of F5. Getting this, awesome. Totally awesome. Right, well, how does this work? We got to visit people's bases and hook them up with a lodestone. I haven't really given it too much thought, but I think we'll probably just bury the lodestone somewhere in the base, right? I think I'll do the renaming after. Where do we start? Where do we start? Whose base should we do first? Someone close, someone far away? I think I might start with my neighbor, the Rendiggity Dog, because he was streaming earlier, and the title of his stream was something about a land grab for his base. So now I'm very curious, is there like a new landmass that's been acquired? Like, is it just this? Did anyone watch Ren's stream? Very curious as to where he's going to expand into. Also, like, I think the lodestone should just point to like the center of an area, so you'll definitely get there. And I think if we can, maybe put like the lodestone somewhere kind of important, right? Like to bring you to this area, probably a good idea. This is what we're going to do today. We're going to wander around, visit people's bases, marvel at how talented the hermits are, and then put a lodestone in their base without their knowledge or consent. That's right, breaking the law. Wait, is that breaking the law? Breaking the law, breaking the law. Wow, wow. That's the block I'm looking for. Breaking the law, breaking the law. That's the block I'm looking for. Sorry, I heard a rhyme. Did that work? It did. It's just not as shiny as I thought it might be. So now we get to go fancy and now we can say base, right? Apparently I missed some subs to Spooky. Who did I miss? Oh no, I definitely did. 4Gil96. Chat is confirming that the music is a bit loud compared to your voice, and the overlay and music info is missing too. There we go. Music info on. Serenity Zui, thank you for the Prime. Transit Biker, thank you for 4 months. And Dante Red Eye for 64. Always appreciated. I apologize for missing that earlier. Now, it isn't just Ren's dog's base, right? He has a whole lore thing over here. But if you know me, you'll know that my memory is just shockingly awful. He calls this Gigacorp, right? Is it just Ren Dog's Gigacorp base? Does it have a proper name? You swear you've been playing Minecraft for 13 years and you still don't know anything about it, says Quiforia. I mean, you know it's called Minecraft and you know how long you've been playing it for. That's something, isn't it? It would be funny, one stream we have to rhyme every sentence. That would end up being a very slow stream. The Gigacorp facility. Opal Hummel, thank you ever so much. See, this feels a little bit more Hermitcrafty. Ren's Giga, like that. Corp facility. So we take that, we do the old trigger for the format name. I only need to run it once really, then it's in chat. We'll give this orange. Orange is like a dominant theme here. And then when we go place that, it should display like that. Now, it would be smart just to do a bunch of bases, then return, right? But for this very first one, we're doing it one at a time. I could do my own base while I'm here, couldn't I? I feel like the point at which I would like to direct people to would actually be like right here, because it's kind of guide you into the storage area if you want to go there. Do we have the space to put one in? I think we do. So we'll start by doing 2. I'm going to do 2 lodestone compasses. Do I have enough XP? I got 19, so I can do 19 different locations. Guess so. What do I even call my own base? So I'm just going to call them temples. Although they're more like ziggurats, but I think if I were to call them something, I would call them temples. Temple can be a bit more vague, a place of worship, right? The place of the derp, of course. Come on, serious answers. Let's get serious here. I'm doing a service for the world download. We got to get this stuff correct. I don't think I've really given this place a name. I've talked about the concept of like Aztec architecture that influenced it. Ziggurat, though, I don't feel it's quite right. I think temple, yeah, Quaphorius's temples is good. I think temples. Bear's here in chat. Bear says, "The same as structures." Oh, you didn't expect that, did you? Got a new voice, Bear. Congratulations. It's awful. It's arguably worse. Oh, and there goes the anvil. Now that's closer to my voice. It quite possibly is, by comparison. Yes. Oh, I would go for orange for myself too, but actually I'm going to take that darker greenish one because I feel like that's kind of a color that has cropped up a fair bit in this space. Seeing it again, actually, it's a little on the dark side, but I think I'll roll with it for now. I could actually go with the packed mud color if there's one like that. I don't think there is, or I could go for gold just because I like that color. Now I'm gonna try and give the colors a little bit of cohesion with where they're gonna take you to. Should we go craft an anvil? Could we do a poll on Bear's old and new voices to kind of have a chat? Have at it. If you want to vote about silly voices that I make, you are most welcome to do that. Where the anvils at? Oh, they are there. I was dead sure they're supposed to be in this one. Yeah, they are. Just keep looking. Just keep looking a teeny tiny little bit longer. That's all you have to do. Funny how that works. Doom Guy is green. This is true. This is true. I think I'm going to try and match the colors to one's base a bit more. Do I have to put the art gallery like in here? I think we get everyone's base in first. And then after that we fill in the other spots. Might also be prudent to begin with to put them a little bit relative to what direction they actually go in, right? Now I am terrified of misclicking here. Successfully done. Okay, that's good. Put Ren's Gigacorp over here. Oh my god, you can start to come down here and use this thing. It's so exciting, right? Bear's voice is either super deep or super high from X's impressions, no in-betweens. I think someone hasn't heard my shredder voice. You don't know how deep I can go with this voice. It gets crazy low. It's so low on the register. Like, it's so low you can't hear it on the microphone. Check this out. Isn't that amazing? Cool. How many hermits does it take to find a fart? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. We've got Impulse. We've got Skizzes. Skizzes. This brain of mine, it's getting slow. Hierarchy of needs. You give it a moment, the brain catches up. No stress, no worry. Oh, these new trees that are popping up are gorgeous. So yeah, I feel like we could use the white at the top as the color. We just got to go in, put the lodestone underneath. That spot down there, just... Oh, I might be spoiling stuff by doing this. If I think I can just dig my way here. It almost looks like there's a bit of an access point. Yes, if I go inside this area, I could probably just plop it down in the open, actually, once I'm inside. Should be good just to break a couple of blocks. That is an ominously... Oh. Okay, is that supposed to be there? That was convenient. I'm literally just gonna put it right next to this beacon beam. Okay. And then we rename it. We'll do that outside. This is our life today, peeps. We just invest them again. Is there like an opening just over there? Of course there is. Skiz is now. I don't have spell check open. Hierarchy. That almost looks correct. Hierarchy. I think that's the way you spell it. Correct me, chat. Now's your chance to show me how good you are at spelling. Skiz's puzzling pyramid. I think it's the hierarchy it needs. IE. We've got a vote for IE, which is what I've written. Ra. So maybe I've missed a letter. Raki. Okay, a couple of you confirming that. Hopefully you're not a bunch of trolls coordinating to inflict misery upon thee. That would be unfortunate. Actually, it's in my memory, so if I do that. By my memory, I mean the chat's memory. The chat has a memory. I want to go with the white on this one. Boom. Skiz's hierarchy of needs. Another one done. We are so good at this. It's a task that requires much skill. Much skill. Are they having technical issues? They might be having technical issues. Right, if we find the rough center, which I think is like underneath this building, I can always put the lodestone on top of the building. Except no, not this one, because the roof is done. Yeah, it kind of feels like this building is the center. So we will hop down and plop this just under the side here. Whew. There is already a little access point. Brilliant. I'm gonna plop it right there. One for you, my friend. Cyberpunk City, right? I'm not mistaken by the name. It's Impulse's Cyberpunk City. Now, I think yellow or pink for this. I think I'm probably going to go with the pink. You love the shape of the building. It's very cool, isn't it? It's very creative. Let us now format that name. Yeah, pink feels about right. Cyberpunk City. We got it. Impulse refers to it as Pixel Pulse Valley.
Arizona dad.
Say what, Scott? Scott?
Skiz,
yeah?
The best Arizona dad.
Is he? Scott, where are you at?
Skiz, the best Arizona dad. Skiz.
You keep
the
saying.
Best Arizona
You alright,
dad.
Scott? You alright, buddy?
Skiz.
Huh?
The best Arizona dad.
Wait, where are you, man? You keep saying that. Yo.
The best Arizona dad.
Scott, stop trolling me. Come on.
The best Arizona dad.
Wait. Why?
Skiz.
Why do you only talk? Scar, why do you only
dad.
talk? He can see me because he only talks when I move. He knows when I move. He knows my every move.
Skiz.
Oh!
The best Arizona
See?
dad.
Skid! Scar! Stop it!
Skiz.
Oh, you are.
Best Arizona.
If you're gonna troll me,
Skiz,
Scar,
the best
I'm
Arizona
going.
dad.
Keeps trolling me. What a guy. What a guy. Jeez. Just trying to entertain the stream, isn't he? That's what he's trying to do. Yeah. Right. Sorry, someone said it was called something different, and that is now well and truly off the screen. Something with Pixel in. I was reading that, and then Scar rudely interrupted. Oh, Scar. How could you do such a thing? Does anyone remember what was said in chat? I can't. Pixel Pulse Valley. Does he really refer to it as that? I'm sure it's been called the Cyberpunk City. I think I'll change that upon request if I get one. Oh, wait. Is Joel the Cyberpunk City? Maybe we'll change it if you think Pixel Pulse Valley is going to be its name, because maybe Joel is the Cyberpunk City. I mean, basically, they're both building Cyberpunk cities, but I think Joel's gets referenced to more as Cyberpunk City, right? All right, we'll avoid that embarrassment and change these names. This place is so cool, so cool. For some reason, I thought I could walk through that portal as if there was another side. How very kind of Cub. Okay, it's just a bar. Let's back out and back around and get lost in this maze. I guess what I kind of want to know is roughly where the middle is. Which I'm feeling like is probably down this path and to the left. Oh, this is cool. This is very, very cool. I might just go and put it inside this building here. Like, what if I put it right there? I don't know if there's any plans for this spot. I really want to put it in there, actually. That's probably going to get used for something. Ah! We found the guts. We'll just go put it under here somewhere, right? Whoops. I'll take one, please. I'll take one. Right, so this is the real Cyberpunk City. Do one word for that. Cyberpunk City. Right. And then Impulse is going to be Pixel Pulse Valley. Yeah, that rings a bell. So we've got to redo the formatting. So you go bold, you go italic false, and then pink on that one. Where is it? There it is. As for Joel's, let us have a look. What color is the most dominant here? I feel like the green kind of pops out. Oh, Yola's saying green. Plus, doesn't he have a green streak in his hair? Like, green is kind of the color of choice, maybe. Cyan? I think, yeah. It's more of a cyan-y green, isn't it? Well, let's have a look at what's available. So, I think the more cyan-y green... Maybe that one? Yeah, I think I'll go with that one. Look at us. We're getting stuff done today. By getting stuff done, I mean not much at all, really. We're just wandering around the server. You think the lime fits the beans sign? Yeah, you make a good point. Lime might actually be a lot better. Let's have a look. We'll go with the less vibrant lime. Although if ever there was a case for vibrancy, I think a Cyberpunk City would be it. Okay, we're going with it. And then there's Mumbo, whose base is absolutely amazing. And just loaded with detail. Absolutely loaded with detail. Oh, did that just change or was it me? Oh, maybe something flicked in the background. You know, I've had it on my mind for a while to check in with Mumbo because we showed him how to animate the armor stands, and then after that, I'm not sure if he did much, but he said he'd show me what he's been up to when he's done animating armor stands. Well, I'm not sure if he's got around to it yet. But he now knows the ways of the armor stand animation. Wait. We found one. Waving at a friend. That's so cool. Where's the redstone, man? Oh, look at that. Just 2 books. Simple timer going around on a loop. Very cool. I like it. Where's the center of Mumbo's base? Where's the place to be directed to? There is like an official entrance, but that's sort of off to the side. What is this thing down here? A bunch of buttons, some numbers. His base does look really cool, doesn't it? This is a very cool spot on the server. I grab a screenshot right here. See, this area, although it feels like it's easier to lead you to it because it's a bit more open, there isn't actually like an entrance. I don't think. At least I'm not catching one. Like, I haven't even seen a player entrance. Though you got this here. Clay farm, love it. Like, there's no like thematic entrance and there's no player entrance as far as I can tell. Maybe Mumbo flies in at the top there. I think we'll direct people to the bit over here, because if you were looking for it, you might not realize it's not a part of all of this, and if you head straight to here, you'll definitely find Mumbo's base. So, this thing right here, I think. Well, that's not it, is it? Do you have to go up there to get to it? Isn't there a little park in the town? There might be. There's also not exactly a good place to put a lodestone here. Wait, where on earth is it? What am I looking for here? I feel like... Ah, this is it. This is it. That's the bit. Okay, that's the bit. Right. It's not the bit that pokes out. I don't know what that is, but this is it over here. I don't have a shovel, so I'm going to go over here. And the grass will spread back, I assure you. I know how this game works. We're okay. Unalive llama. I missed a very important step. It's okay, don't worry, don't panic. Have I been to Etho's base yet? I have not, but we could go there next if you'd like. Okay, so we've got a lodestone compass. Now we... What is it called? What is it called? Should we call it Mumbo's Surplus Megacorp? Definitely. Surplus Megacorp. I think that works. Oh, two anvils. Megacorp. Right, I'm gonna give this one the dark red color because I feel like the Megacorp was written in that, and then the mangrove wood use is pretty cool. So we do these usual things. Like that one. Yeah. I got a thing to show B-dubs. I got a thing to show B-dubs. I haven't seen him online at the same time as myself for quite some time. Why not cyan for all the copper? I'm trying to spread it out. I'm trying to make it colourful. Jeez, the criticism. Like, it's granite, actually. There's more granite than there's copper I'm missing. I can never do anything right. If I made it cyan, do you know how many people said it should have been red? Oh, would have a field day. Yo, Tilda MC, thank you for 25 months. He's a little busy. Oh, did he leave? Did he leave? Ah, he left. I saw him leave, but not return. Hey, Scar. Where am I going? Supposed to go to Spawn Jugs. Callie says, yes, I'd definitely be one of the folks saying go red. Oh, you absolute troll. Where do you get it from, eh? Haven't I taught you better? Am I making a bundle full of compasses with each base? No. How would the bundle factor in here? Oh, from my little shorts video thing. Is that what you're thinking of? In which case, it could. But it don't. That's not it. No, that is. What is that one? We're gonna have to investigate. Someone added one. I don't know who. Right, and then Skiz's hierarchy of needs we're gonna go put over here. Where does this point? Wait. It points to that one in this room. Okay, what happens when I do that? It goes a bit mental. When I put it back in the same block, it's still mental. Is that now forever a mental lodestone compass that doesn't work? Brilliant. Brilliant. I don't know what I do with that. Maybe just click on a new one in a minute. We'll find out. Are we going to Etho's base next? Is that what we're voting for? Did we even vote? I'm not sure. He almost says, which base do I like the most out of all the season 10? You know, if you ask the question of like, who would I want to swap with? I don't know. It's so difficult. Like, if you imagined actually swapping with someone, it's like, what would you do then? Would you like continue building the way they have? Or whose base would you most like to live in day to day? It's a hard question. Maybe Tango Tech with that crazy crafting system he's got, you know? Now Tango could get two. He could get like a starter base and a factory. Because he's cool like that, you know? Just gonna put that there. Try it with the crazy lodestone. Yeah, now it's no longer crazy. Good. Feel like we've lost an anvil. Didn't we have 3? Let's call it a home, not a base. Your favorite is B-dubs is? I just find it really like interesting, the idea of like, now you're playing in someone else's base. Like, what would you do? Would you start building stuff? If you took... I broke one? Okay, I broke one. No need to use that kind of language. Wait, I didn't do the voice. Bear says, you broke one, you spud. Oh, gosh. Oh, dear. Right, like Tango red, but build... Brown is quite a dominant colour here. Tango's starter home, hooked up, ready to go. We're supposed to be going to Etho's. You spud is crazy LeMayo, says Washbeans. You spud is crazy. It's cray-cray. Yeah, now that some of you are saying B-dubs, I must admit, like, to be transformed to B-dubs' area, very immersive over there. I feel like that's a base where you could go in, look at the surrounding area, and maybe just pick like a spot in the distance and go build one thing over there and just like pour a load of detail into it. Whereas if you took over like the Cyberpunk city, you just have to keep building massive towers, right? Like, you have to sort of adopt some of the existing principles of the base. So what's the approach? Do you want to challenge yourself? Do you want something new to do? Something easy? Yeah. Little technicians. Oh, so cool. Suma the Spud in town. Apparently that's my nickname for today. Suma the Spud. Ooh, that's super cool. I was about to say this place has changed a bit since I was last here, and then this bit is like, oh wait, this is the familiar bit. Back there's kind of new. I think this thing should probably be placed near the entrance. Now, are these T's? T for Tango. Ah, there is plenty of space down below in which to hide a compass. But there's also dirt. There's also dirt, so we'll just use that. Okay, we've got our compass ready. And now it points at the correct spot. Does this place have a name beyond being a factory? God, I'm so glad all y'all are here with me. Otherwise, I'd be messaging these hermits asking dumb questions. Tango, what's your base called, man? What a spud is? A spud is a potato. Chat, is it just a factory? The factory, is that what it's been called? Just the factory. We can roll with the factory. You thought a spud was a pea? No, it's a potato. 3 million stone. Yo. It felt like it were like a couple of months ago Joe hit 1 million. I think I want to go with a dark colour here. Dark grey. For the roof. For the roof. For the roofie. There's quite a few dark ones here. We'll go with one that's not the darkest. And then y'all can tell me how unreadable it is. And complain and moan. Oh, chat. Never satisfied, are you? So thanks a lot. Welcome to the stream. The details in that build are insanely cool. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. There's much amazingness to be found over in Tango's area, right? I feel like I should see a technician climbing on one of these. Don't ask me why, I just expected to see that. Yeah, this place is wild. And you got to remember, there's that up there as well, the airship. And then I think that's Zed's base. Over yonder. Zed needs a compass. He's not on the map. Anyone who's not on the map definitely needs a compass. Let's go to Etho's base next. So what's Etho's base called, eh? Is there a name for this type of architecture? It's like a quaint, humble Japanese house with the garden built around it, like bonsai, that kind of stuff. Heavily curated and looked after. I feel like that might have a name, that kind of building in Japan. Did you know that Japan has knees? Oh god, such a terrible joke. Had to. Ethotecture. You don't think it has a name? We need to give it one then. It's definitely got that Japanese influence about it. No, I mean, well, basically, right there. It's all von Sway. What has it? Von Sway. It's there in chat. Bonsai abode. That is. I don't know if Etho calls it that. I am calling it that. Except first, bonsai adobe. Abode. No, it is abode. Isn't there like an adobe and then an abode? Or is that just me making up a word? Let's come out here to the entrance and let's just walk in and hide it under this block. That's where it will go. Okay, and then we do the compass. Ethos. Bonsai. Abode. I've had to look at it. Abode. Japanese garden. Not quite Von Sway, but that is Etho style. Abode. Adobe is like a clay house. Yes it is, and it's from season 2 that I had an Adobe base. Yo, so thanks a lot. Thank you for 106 months. I appreciate you, my dude. Thank you for the amazing support. Over 100 months. That's insane. What do you call two monkeys that share an Amazon account? Prime mates. I love it. That's great. That's great. That feels like a fresh joke in a way, because it's about something, air quotes, new. You know, it's not quite timeless, is it? I mean, I guess you could look at that with a lot of jokes, right? Like, what does it refer to and how long? If you make a joke about a car, well, roll it back 200 years and it ain't a joke. Ethos Casa Bonita, I love that. That's very tempting to call it that. But I feel like, because that's a bit of a joke, I think that would be up to Etho if he wanted to call it that or not. But I think the bonsai adobe is like almost like an accurate description. There's a hint of pink here that I really like. I think I gotta go with the pink on this one. I'm not sure if we can get that softer color. Because they're... Oh, look, no, it exists. It exists. Aren't we lucky? So we'll make that bold and we'll get rid of the slantiness, as I like to call it. That's what it's officially called, right? Slanty text, I think. That's what they call it. I'd like to ask why face revealed is spelled as face reveal in the Derp coin shop. Because it's not really a face reveal, that's why. I don't know. I didn't know there was a typo there. This might be some new stuff that Etho's doing, I'm not sure. Bamboo Blaster. Looks like he's expanding anyway. Bone blocks. Kelp farm. Called it. Right, Cub. I feel like Cub might have a name for his spot. And he's online and we can ask. Cub space isn't humble. It's almost the opposite of humble. Not in a braggadocious way, but kinda. I mean, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's a braggadocious base. Oh, it's definitely a base that flexes. What's with the concrete powder, though? Only proud skulk. The skulk lands. Nice. Cubs, skulk lands. See, all these places got to have really good names. Speak of the devil, I can actually see him up there. I reckon Cub might be interested in what we're doing as well. This path should lead us there. Hey, Cub.
Hey.
Howdy.
Where are you at?
Coming into Casa de Cubfan.
Oh, okay.
Casa de Cubfan, I love it. Hi. I'm
Hello.
directly below you.
I'll drop down. Oh, and you went up.
Oh, okay. Let's repeat that a couple of times.
Hi.
Hey. Do you want to know what I'm doing? Oh, it's going well.
You placing down the lodestones for the middle part.
I am. And I just noticed you've already got some here on display.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love the trophy. Do you want to do you want to see like how it's all coming together?
Yeah. Let's go see.
Sweet. Before we do, I've sort of been trying to put the lodestones either at like the center of someone's base or the entrance to it. Do you have like a preference of where you want it to go?
You can probably put it like somewhere like here, maybe, like underneath the block here.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Or actually, you know what? Maybe
right in the middle.
Hold on.
Decisions, Cub. Decisions.
Yeah. Let's put it at the front door. I think that front door is good.
Do you want me to call the lodestone Casa de Cubfan or the Skulklands?
Casa de Cubfan is fine.
Yeah, I think
that's good.
It's got a little bit of flair to it, hasn't it? Right, let's get the compass. Boom. And then I'm going to rename this for you. Casa Cubfan. So yours, is that right, Casa de Cubfan?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Like everyone else's is like tangos, ethos, Xisumas, wrens. Yours is like the other way around, which is kind of cool. A little bit of variety.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice.
And then color, I think for you it's got to be dark cyan.
Sure. Yeah, that's great.
Because of the skulk. Okay.
Yep.
Right, let's fly. Let's head over there.
All right. Yeah.
Is there something different about lodestone use, says Mystical Maid? The only thing that's changed is that you don't need netherite through it anymore, which is absolutely massive. So yeah, now we're actually doing this project without the netherite grind. All right, so there's a rule here. Be very careful where you click. I'm gonna say it now. Like if anyone accidentally clicks this, I'm gonna run a backup or something because there's like an added layer of pain. If you look at what's above where I put the respawn anchors, they blew up some of the armor stands, and it came very close to doing your one, which was like the hardest of all the armor stands I've done. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so I built the whole thing without accidentally clicking on one, but I started to place blocks a little too quick, and then I eventually clicked on one, and it was really painful.
on one of the
yeah
respawn anchors. Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a little dangerous.
Yeah. Tell me what you think of the vibes down here while I place these lodestones.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the leaves on the outside to sort of highlight the inside part of it.
Nice. That's a cool little detail.
And yeah, it's nice lighting with the glow or the crying obsidian rather.
Thank you.
Very nice.
I'm really happy with how it's turned out.
Except for all the explosions.
Exactly, except for the explosions. See, the respawn anchors give off light as well, so they're kind of like help light the room to stop stuff from spawning. But yeah, I'm glad you noticed the leaf litter. It's such an interesting little thing you can do. I imagine it would look like a little more at home with a different texture. Almost like a border, like a skirting board. Do you know what those are?
Yeah.
And you can place it so that it actually just covers that like half block around the edge, which is pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, highlights it well.
I hope they keep adding things like this. The pink petals, the wildflower. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah.
So I'm just spending my time today roaming around the server, putting down lodestones and then naming stuff and bringing it back here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, very good.
It's good, yeah. I've dropped
Yeah,
yours in
there's
over
probably-
here then.
So you got everybody's base, and then is there going to be like other lodestone that people can add? Like, can people add their own, or?
You know what? I think I'm so fearful of someone blowing up one of these respawn anchors. I think I'm going to keep it under wraps for the time being and just take care of this.
Do all these go off, X, if you click one of them?
No, they don't. Oh my god! Imagine that if they did. They don't
Okay,
chain
they don't- they
react.
don't do
Thank
that, okay.
goodness.
Yeah. But it still, I imagine, destroys quite a bit of
Oh
this
yeah,
ground and the leaves and.
and the armor stands is a pain.
Oh, and
It
the armor
hurts.
stands above. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
So-
is there room for a layer of obsidian?
No,
Like behind
the roof is. No, the ceiling is like the floor above.
Okay, I got you.
It's one of the reasons there's a quartz ceiling down here. Everything is so like tightly put together.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah, it's
very
nice.
little room for flexibility. But hey, it turned out great, right? Especially this compass you built in the middle here. The way
Yeah,
it
it's good,
glows.
yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it is nice with the subtle lighting. Yep.
Yeah. We've done good here.
Very good. Yeah, it's looking cool, X. Very cool.
Yeah, man. And if you want to add any of your farms or like non-base locations, like if I rattle my brain, I'll probably think of some. But I'm sure you got stuff I don't know about. So if you want to add anything, like you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I'll probably add a few. I have a couple of farms, and also the Love Tropics charity area.
I was
John, I did.
just thinking, Gamers Forgiving has got a couple of locations too. Yeah, we should get
Yeah.
those in.
Yeah, for sure.
Very good idea.
You have like a list of locations.
No, I'm just gonna go through Hermit's bases first,
Okay.
and then after that I'll just start to think about it a bit more, I guess.
Yeah, that works. That works.
Yeah, because that way you get all the really important stuff first, and then you can start doing all the lesser known things later.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure whenever the end of the season rolls around, we'll have like a big meeting, and I'll make sure. Hey, does anyone got anything they want down here? And then we can get everything that way.
Yeah, because it looks like you have a lot of spots down there, so
Yes,
be
yeah.
enough for everybody.
That's why I had to open it up. Like I liked what you done with the wall at first, but I kept looking at it and thinking we just need more space, so I had to like open it up further. And
Yeah, this is perfect.
yeah,
Got like
and
50 spots or more here.
yeah, now it's got like a really crazy vibe as well. So
Mm-hmm.
it's turned out good.
Yeah, very nice.
All right, Cub. I'm gonna get back to roaming around the server.
Awesome, man. All right,
Cool.
we'll see
Thanks
ya.
for swinging by.
Yep.
And away we go. I'm trying to fly with a golden carrot. That's why I'm not taking off. I feel like we should quickly do pearls because we've sort of done everyone around. Like I don't want to head round the server and just miss someone who's in the middle of everyone else. Like I might feel like, oh, I've done this part and then forgotten someone. Pearl has like the entrance to her base is sort of here, but then there's so much more of the base. But I feel like it doesn't really matter, actually. If you draw them to the front of the base, they'll definitely find all of this stuff and explore it. So I don't think it's a big deal, really. I think just bring them to this entrance spot here. Yeah, this is a good spot. I'm gonna put it right under this block. That feels like the spot. AB1R2 says, "Hey X, hey AB1R2, how's life? How's life?" Separate one for the post office. Yes, yes. Let's get the post office in. I am probably gonna end up. Just, yeah, like, we should do things as we fly out. As soon as you spot something, do it. Because otherwise, we're just going to forget. There doesn't have to be any particular special order to doing things. I was about to cite post office. So, this is a Solarpunk base, but does Pearl have a name for it? I am so glad y'all are here. Does Pearl have a name for it? Help me out, chat. Make me look like less of a moron. Is this new down here? I feel like I haven't seen this before. I love the build palette that Pearl's put together here. It's so good. Bear says, "No rhyme or reason. Get it done this season." Suma, you're a moron. Thanks, dude. So nice of you to say. It's a Solarpunk base. You want to eat this build? Jeez, okay. So does Pearl give it a name? Other than, like, we know the theme is Solarpunk. Solar farms sounds nice. It does, doesn't it? And there are solar farms here. Yeah, giving a base a name really, I think, is a really nice idea. That sounded less whimsical than the voice you did earlier. I mean, like, I haven't thought about it too much. It will change, you know. All right, not a lot of input for chat on the name, so I think I'll have to go with. As much as I like solar farms, I feel like there are solar farms here, but it is a base, so we're gonna go with Solarpunk base. It's the first one that has base in the name. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Okay, the dominant color here is this packed mud color. There's also a lot of granite. I feel like I might go with gold, maybe, though. Got the azalea of the trees. It's like all soft brown, soft reds. But we don't quite have that. I think I might go with the gold color. I'm gonna go with that one. You're surprised she still has Joel's billboard. The thing with pranks is, like, when they're really amazing, you know, it's kind of difficult to remove them. Solar settlement. Yeah, you know, alternative names to base. If it feels good, I wouldn't necessarily look at this and go, oh look, a settlement. You know what I mean? But we do want to bring some variety. So we might refer to that. I feel like for this one we're gonna put it at the front entrance on this side. So is that an important block? It is. Kinda. It's like a storage area, isn't it? Maybe we can avoid that. I almost feel like this is like an unfinished little bit of something. Found my spot. Found my spot, y'all. The post office. That's all we need to call it. That's all we need to call it, you know. Color for this, I think, like, red for post office just feels like the way to go. Like the bright red, that one. The post office. Like I read postbox, right? Although, isn't it in America? Isn't mail like blue is the color? Over here it's red. I'm going with red. Those iconic Royal Mail postbox, you know. White for the mailboxes, says Louisia. Yeah, it's probably different in different countries, right? I walk down this bit and expect to be in the next room. It's very, very odd of me. Well, I'm having trouble navigating my own build. What else is new? Dude, this is looking great as it fleshes out. Just knowing you can grab one of those and have it walk you to it, so cool. If it were in Wales, it would be Pearl the Post. Interesting. Yellow in Germany. Ah, okay. Blue and white in America. Orange, says Mary Moss. Interesting. Norway is red. The post boxes in Sweden are yellow and blue combined. That's like the Swedish flag, isn't it? Cleo's Tower. Since we got a name, let's head straight there. Cleo's Tower. It's got to be, right? Although, I feel like then the lodestone would have to bring you here, whereas that's actually Cleo's base bit. But, I forgot about this! Oh my god, it's mental. It's literally mental. Can I actually put the lodestone there? I can, wow. It'll bring you right to the lectern this way. Which is pretty good. Super creepy, that it is. That it is, chat. That it is. Isn't it like a wizarding tower? Or wizard tower? We should probably go read that book. I recall Cleo maybe giving this to... Oh my god! It's cryptic! Chat, I need your expert hermit knowledge again. Isn't this referred to as like a magic tower or wizard tower? Yes, it's a wizard tower. I thought so. Thank you. Thank you. Cleo's, you help making the world download even better. Cleo's wizard tower. I really want to call it a wizarding tower. It's got to be yellow, the color, right? By the way, if you hear me keep mentioning like the world download, doesn't mean that like the end of the season is around the corner. No. It has just been a thing like this year and last year. I think what's really helped is having the Season 9 world download go onto the Bedrock store. It kind of made us once again aware of like the post-season experience for all of you. So for me, this season, with the art gallery and the spawn chunks, that is my There's a Cleo! That is my Should we see if we can like sneak up on her and jump scare her? Oh no, she's seen me.
Hey, X.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah.
Are you good? Yeah.
I feel like I've been caught. I decided I was going to sneak up on you and jump scare you, but failed miserably.
Yeah, no, you're really obvious.
Yeah, I know. Look, I only had a couple of seconds to make up my mind. I just saw you over here. I was visiting your base to do this.
Ooh.
Ah, do you know what that is?
Ah. Yeah, it's a compass.
Yeah. Where does it point to?
To my tower.
To the tower.
Points to my tower.
Yay.
Have you lodestoned it or something?
Yes, that's the one, lodestone. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It is a wizard's tower, right?
That one is, yes.
Yes. Does it have a wizard in it?
Not yet, no.
Yeah, about that.
I mean, I like...
It should probably have a wizard in it.
I mean, it's got a demon in it.
Wouldn't that make it a demon tower?
I mean, it was summoned by a... It's going to be summoned by a wizard. I just haven't got round to the arm stand,
it's
okay?
a time-traveling wizard, because the demon's already here. Uh-huh.
Like, he went for a trip. He went to have a little...
Through time.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes.
You
okay, X?
Look, it's late. I don't normally stream at this time. It's 9
No, I
o'clock.
know, but also
I should be in bed.
This is where I point out you spelled wizard with 2 Z's.
Oh, got to redo it. Wait, no, that's the way you spell it, isn't it?
No, it's got 1 Z.
I've always
Only
thought
if
it
it's
had
2
2.
Z's if you're Rincewind, and I don't think you are.
I will rename it, don't worry. Is there anywhere else you would like to have a compass point to on the server? Is there anywhere of like significance?
No. Honestly, when I put in the monster, it'll be pretty obvious where everything is.
Okay. Is this monster going to be big?
Yes. That's the plan.
Oh.
I haven't built it yet. Like I'm doing like that's the thing that I'm doing quietly offline.
Right.
Because it's like gonna be huge, and I want to do it in creative first. So.
Yeah. Is there someone? No, there isn't someone standing on your roof. Okay.
No, that's Cakesworth. That was my birthday present from Ren and False.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to go check it out. But
Yeah, they named him.
well, given
It's
all
like-
the things you've done with regular-sized armor stands, like this is gonna be cool to see. Has it got detail? Like at a large scale?
I'm like I say, I'm in the process of building it.
Okay.
So like, no, not at the moment, but it
okay.
will have.
It will have.
It's going to be it's not in armor stands. It's going to be in regular blocks.
Oh wow! Okay.
Because if I do it in armor stands, it's going to pop in 30 blocks out.
I kind of
which is
assumed.
good
I
for
kind of
jump
assumed
scare,
it was armor
actually.
stands. Because like a
Sometimes,
monster.
sometimes I build things with blocks X. Only sometimes.
Only sometimes. Well, I look forward to seeing it anyway.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how to build trees at the moment. So.
Oh, that's a tricky one.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
I
what, if
did
you're trying in survival, it is brutal. I found like you learn a lot more in creative first with the old custom
Probably,
trees.
but I'm trying, and I keep on looking at these and thinking, I am the worst Minecrafter in the world.
No,
But it's fine.
these are decent. These are decent. I think because they're quite small, you're kind of limited. Like the leaves only come out by 1 block. When you get a little bit bigger, you get to pull the leaves out a bit more, and that's when they start to
I've
really
made
work.
a similar one over there that's slightly bigger.
Ooh.
That's also in the same sort of shape, but it's like,
That really works. That one.
yeah, I liked it. It's not going to stay there, so I feel like I need to like massacre it somewhere else.
Yeah. Do you have bushy leaves, or are yours
I don't.
normal vanilla?
I have normal vanilla leaves. Should I have
Okay.
bushy leaves? Is that a thing that exists?
Yeah, you don't have to use it, but what it does is it just makes the shape of the leaf block a little more bushy, like they come alive a little more.
Is that in our download folder?
It's not. I'll send it to you if you want to try. Let's see.
Yeah, of course I want to try.
Right, I gotta find you. Then I gotta get my resource packs.
Oh, it's a resource pack, so I can actually put it on now.
Yes.
Okay.
Bam, and then it's with you.
And there you are. And now I
Technology.
download that. Technology. Okay. Are you gonna? There we go. Bushy leaves. Open that.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I need to remember how to do this. It's
Oh, so if you
options, resource packs.
You got it.
Open,
open
and then
pack
just
folder.
slap it in.
Yep. And then when you come back to the game, it should allow you to select it.
I've got to take it out of the zip, obviously. No.
No, you don't
No,
need
I
to do
don't.
that.
Okay. This is fine. Boosh, bushy leaves. Made for an old version of Minecraft. It's probably fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
It's nice, isn't it?
Oh, I like that. It's nice.
It does.
Pretty.
There's like 8 different bushes, right? It does like 2 of them it doesn't touch, and then like 4 of them it does like on a small scale, and then there's a couple where they get even bushier. So
Oh.
yeah, it gives you a nice variety, but it's not too much. Like when you go back to regular vanilla, it still kind of looks the same. It's just
Yeah.
a little something extra.
It's cute. Bushies. We like bushes.
Yeah. Make
Yeah,
everything
thank you
feel
for
a little
that,
bit
X.
more
I
organic.
appreciate that.
You're most welcome. Most welcome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Right, yeah, I'm going to go rename your wizard tower, and then you didn't want a lodestone for anything else, but if you change your mind,
I'll
me
let you know.
Cool.
I'll let you know. It's fine.
See you around, Cleo.
Thank you, X. I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
This is what's really nice about having a reason to just wander around the server. Is you just bump into other hermits, right?
The thing is, I was gonna.
Oh, what was that? I think she's talking to her chat. Let's do this before I forget. We do that. We do this, and then we go over here. I think we went with that yellow, and then bold, and then false. Speaking of false, is false online? No. Where's Krauts when you need him? Yeah, talk about bushes. So here, look at these ones. Do you see how they go out a little bit further? Right? Now, they don't really take away anything from custom trees already. They just give it a little extra. I really like it. It feels like you can play with it on or off, but when it's on, everything's got a little more pizzazz. So jungle a little bit bigger. Spruce is about the same. And over here, mangrove isn't at all, which I think is a really good one to not have something pop out of it, just because of the way the leaves go in a direction. You love the cherry blossom ones. We'll have to keep an eye out for that now. We've probably gone past plenty of them already. But, you know, we weren't thinking about it at the time. I do not want to destroy some decorative... Oh my god, I thought it was false. There was a name tag. We haven't done gems. Yeah, we need to go back and do gem and Grian and lots of people. Welcome. I feel like actually the lodestone sort of bringing you to the entrance could be really cool. Now, does false have a name for this thing? Again, chat, I need your amazing expert knowledge. This feels like it could have a name. You know, it's really an awesome structure. Dang, I love it. Spart Z says, "Is this the end of the season?" No, I had to say this a moment ago. Like, the inspiration to do stuff for the world download isn't because it's coming close or something. It's just because we want to put more care into that stuff, and I don't want to rush it last minute. Like, I want the things that you enjoy in the world download to be in good shape. So, I'm just cracking on with it now. It feels like what I want to do right now. You could check the wiki. I would really appreciate if you did that, Landslide Chris. It's some kind of marketplace. You are correct, yeah. How many bases do I have left, says Hilma? Loads. There'll be so much stuff to put in here. Now, beef is a farm, right? Beef's Farms. I feel like you would have given it a name. But it might have been Beef's Farms. Or something like that, right? Like, literally, it was called Beef's Farms. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. But I'm saying it right. It feels like I'm saying Beef's Farms, where it's like, the name of the farm is Beef. At least, you know, with that one, we don't have to call it a base, so I'm happy with that. Ranch. I haven't heard him refer to it as a ranch. Beef's beef. Now some of you saying it's a ranch. I'm so sure he's been calling it farms. This is a marketplace, right? I think I'm going to call it False's Marketplace. And then there was Cleo. Okay, that's Cleo. Maybe Cleo knows. The bamboo looks so good. Why is it that, like, stuff that other people do in this game always looks just unbelievably amazing? Why is it like that? Look at that. Genius. This might be a tricky one to put a lodestone in at this level, because ceiling below. I guess I'm going to have to go deeper into the base. You've been calling Beef's Place Beef's Place. Okay. I'm going to call it Beef's Farms. Right, assuming the alignment here is about right, I'm going to come down to this level. Hook up the next one. Cleo's Wizard Tower, false is positive. All right, marketplace. Yo, Tanisha coming in with a raid. Has that happened before? Like, usually the time zones work out the other way around. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. False's marketplace. It works, we'll do it. Now we've got to pick the color. So everyone tuning in, welcome, 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 peeps. Tanisha, thank you so much for the raid. If you've got a bounce, I understand. Totally appreciate you coming in with the raid. Today we're hanging out on Hermitcraft. It's a bit of a chill type of stream today.
Are you spying on me again?
I was trying to scare you, but I failed miserably. No. No, I just happen to be in the area.
Okay.
You know, I'm not rushing this. I'm not rushing around to like put lodestones down. I'm like taking it in and checking out the bases and figuring out what
really
to call
cool
it.
Stuff.
It is, right? Now, the problem is like I'm not sure that everyone thinks about their base and giving it a name. So I don't know if False has referred to this thing with a name, but it's got a marketplace in it. So I'm calling it the marketplace for now. But do you happen to know if it's got a name?
It's called False's Base.
I just don't want all of these compasses to say, you know, False's base, Gem's base, Cleo's base. I'm trying to make it interesting.
It's entirely valid, but calling it the marketplace does seem to be like, yeah.
False's marketplace.
There we go.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd ask if you knew, but
I ain't got a
at some point, Cleo, I will see you and I'll actually try and scare you. So
and
look
you'll
forward
fail
to that.
because that seems to be how it's going.
So far, Cleo. But
Later.
these streaks have to end.
Sure.
Oh, I knew I'd get a laugh out of her if I said I was trying to scare her. I knew that I'd get a laugh. Oh my god, I'm trying to explain what we're doing this stream and I'm absolutely failing miserably. Tanisha says, love that. So incredible, all of these builds areas. I know, right? Like, being part of this community is just absolutely wonderful and it's so inspiring all the time. Just, there's never a lack of inspiration around here to be had. So what we're doing is we're working on a project. I have constructed a little build recently to house the lodestones. We'll go and look at that in just a second. We're creating lodestone compasses. We're going all out with details. You know, I like to do this stuff. So everything's like mildly color coded. And I feel like the color to pick here is that bamboo fade. So some sort of lime, or maybe go for the orange at the top. See, this is just me overthinking everything I do. I think I'm gonna go with the lime on this one. We haven't used that yet. We used an aggressive lime for the Cyberpunk city. So yeah, all of these lodestones are gonna go in a room that when the world download arrives at some point in the future. We don't know when it is because we're all just having a great time this season, right? Yeah, everyone who wants to explore the world will have lodestones to point them in the right direction. Where does this... Should we lead it to the front door? I think, yeah, let's go for the front door. I was thinking we'll put this in the basement, but maybe not. Beef's got a really cool interior, though. It's nice to have an excuse to come in here. I don't know why that makes me laugh so much. Inventory management is my passion. I feel like that's a dig at Mojang. Oh, okay. So next one goes here. Tanisha says everything is so unique too. Yeah, I feel like on Hermitcraft there's this like synergy. It's kind of like one-upmanship, but it's not competitive. It's like complementary. Like everyone just learns things from each other, and we're all trying to be better Minecrafters all the time. We're all trying to learn to express our ideas more and more. And if you just look over like the last several seasons of Hermitcraft, you can just see everyone just keeps going to another level with what they do. And it's all fueled by just each other. Beef's farms. It's plural because there's multiple farms. And what would be the color of choice? Yellow, orange, green. I feel like green is a very farmland type color. What about that green? I haven't used that one before. Yeah, that is totally the color. Beefy colored. I think it's best shown by the redstoners somehow turning into builders in no time, says Akaloa Cactal. Yeah, and maybe the reverse is a little underrepresented, but I think Pearl has shown you can do stuff when you put your mind to it. One of the common things I say to people when they say I'm no good at redstone, I'm like, you have to put in the time. You have to just like go for it and learn. Like, learn by failing. You learn so much about redstone by like making contraptions that don't work. It sounds silly, but you just learn about the blocks and how they fit together. And Pearl, like, and her many talents, I think, is someone who just diligently applies themselves, right? Like, I don't particularly believe too much in like natural born talent and, you know, you've just got something special or whatever. I think like people that are really good at stuff, I think it's a sign of how much time and effort they put into stuff. And as I said, we've seen Pearl do redstone. She's amazing at building. She does arts and crafts and drawing and like lots of different stuff. I just realized like she just applies herself really well to something, you know. I think if you have a can-do attitude of like, hey, I can do redstone, I'll put in the time, you'll get there. You'll figure it out. People are smart. Even derps like me. I mean, you've seen how dumb I am. You know there's something wrong with this brain, but I can still get it working. I don't know why I came to... Look, I just waffled and came to the wrong place. That's what we're working with. Anyway, bit of a tangent there. But yeah, it's just about, like, it's about applying yourself, right? And sure, we all have strengths and weaknesses. I'm not great with words, but if I want to apply myself and really go for it, I can do better than just telling myself I'm not good with words, right? So, that's kind of how I look at it. Spacing them out a little bit, just to make this place feel a little bit more, you know, like there's stuff to look at if you happen to come down here. So many cool things. Right, let's keep doing this. This is great. What's up with Discord, says Cave Lover. I don't know, man. What's up with Discord? What is it doing? I've got no idea what you're referring to. Is X making waffles again? Apparently. While we're sort of going around, I kind of want to make sure we didn't miss anyone or anything. No, we haven't really missed much. Jevin, let's get Jevin, let's get Loglands. Then we've kind of gone around in a bit of a circle, so that works. Bear says that's the message you read. What's up with Discord? Are you really bothered that I picked that one out? Check it, bruh. Check your Discord messages. I have Cleo on my screen because I sent her a resource pack. And there is nothing in staff chat. No, that's because staff chat isn't open. Okay, I didn't have staff chat open earlier either. X may suggest having more than one compass per base. This will help with the world download on a server where multiple people might want to visit the same base. I think not. If I had read that at the very start, I think I would have said the same thing. Because I designed the whole room for one. Like, maybe I design the room again and change it so there's much more lodestones. I'll tell you, I am encouraging y'all to communicate. If you got the world download and you're on there with a friend, you got to team up and share that lodestone and talk to each other. That's what I'm saying. Callie says, how about the respawn anchors? Could you cover their hitbox with a big invisible locked armor stand to prevent them from being right-clicked, or do they come entirely entangled when locked? You probably could. That's a really cool idea. I would have to do that so many times in that area. It's a great idea, but I don't think I can be that bothered. I'm a little concerned that someone like Grian might come down here and just start clicking on stuff, but I think we'll be okay. Now, I will not be surprised if I get that message of like, hey, I went down there and blew something up. I'll just use a backup. I'll tell the hermits in the next meeting anyway not to go down there. I'll just be like, just leave that place alone. It was a bad idea to use the respawn anchor, I'll admit. Alright, semi-famous, future Q. For accessibility, might use the OBS plugin Cleo uses. If you want to see an example, toggleable. Twitch captions is pretty great for cases where I can't listen. Actually, I read that message earlier in chat. But I believe we were actually chatting with Cleo at the time, like somewhere around there. Yeah, I don't use OBS to stream, and I can't use plugins for captions. Otherwise, I'd happily chuck it on, but it don't exist. I'm gonna put it under the tree. I just decided I'm gonna put it under this tree. Where there's a log left over from a particular prank that someone did. Don't know if you heard about that. Okay. Jevin, what color do you get? I feel like blue for his skin, but green again is just absolutely dominant here. Maybe dark brown, but I don't think we have. I think we have one tone of brown. You could possibly pick a bunch of other naturalist colors here. Let's go with the rename. So wait, does Jevin have a name for this place? Jevin's area. We could call it an area. I'd like to call it a canopy. Yo! Couch Turner. I'm calling you Couch Turner. I don't know if that's how you say it. Thank you for the Prime. I'll see you in chat. My dude, if you did not know, any subscription here, Prime or Gifted, can get you access to the Let's Play Minecraft Together server. That is like a Patreon server. You get access for a month. You should totally check it out, because if you like it there, if you become a part of our community, you can just use your Prime every month to get access to a cool Minecraft server. There's loads of cool features on it. There's an amazing community. Go to xisumavoid.com/get whitelisted. Left-hand side of the screen, you can click on get whitelisted, and yeah, when we're going to change my little plug here, I was just going to say, ask in chat. Then if you're interested, someone can point you in the right direction. I don't know. I need to talk to the mods and figure it out. Does that sound okay, mods? If I'm just like, do you want to join our community? If you do, ask in chat. Otherwise, I'm talking to a brick wall for a while. Yeah, I sound like a broken record when I do the plugs. I just feel like everyone's heard this so many times. Okay, Enchanted Forest. Yes, yes. That is what Jevin calls it. A couple of times, by the way, I've logged on and my beacons have been turned off, and I've been like, why are my beacons off? And then I'm like, oh yeah, no, we have the system. And then I go and click on it, and then I wonder, I'm like, did Jevin activate it? And I've been meaning to ask him. I think I've logged on 3 times where my beacons have been turned off. And I'm yet to ask Jevin. But I think I'm going to go with maybe brown, maybe green. I think I'll go with brown on this one. Yeah, I'm yet to actually ask Jevin if it was him. But I kind of want to know, because he'll probably be like, yeah, man, I've been using it lots. And I'll be like, excellent, excellent. Like, what else would it be? I know it's him. It's just, it caught me off guard. And I just love the fact that it's getting some use. Jevin's castle might need one too. I'm going to hit up, like, the main spots. And then, once we've got all of those, we'll start to hit up some of those bits. I kind of know where this is going to go. But I haven't had, like, the right idea. I've been thinking about it a fair bit. The right idea for an entrance to Loglands has not hit me. That being said, didn't someone say... Oh my god, I had this chest of dark oak wood, and I couldn't remember why I got it. And now I do. Now that I'm here again, I remember. It's because someone suggested that I should build a hollowed out log here, and that would be the entrance. And I really like that idea now that I've returned. Feels like that would be a good one. Alright, log lands. Just like that. One word, that's all you need. Again, brown for the log is a pretty good candidate. You also got the green of the leaves. The red of the mushrooms. There's a purple mushroom head. And then, yeah, it's all brown and natural tones in here, isn't it? That's the wrong button. Can I find the right one? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with brown again for that one. Oh, look. Did you see it? Loglands, and then Loglands. You see it? Look at the action bar, you fool. Loglands. It was like right there. Sorry, I just called you a fool. How rude of me. To be honest, I think something that could make redstone much easier is some equivalents of a scope oscilloscope from electrical engineering. Right now, it's only possible with mods as far as I know. I don't really know what that is, like, in my head. I know what oscillations are, but I don't really know what that is in my head right now. So I wouldn't be able to say if it would make it easier or not. I don't think redstone really needs to be made easier or harder. I think it's a pretty fantastic thing as it is. I really like redstone how it is. I wouldn't bother changing it much at all. Alright, Enchanted Forest. I'm going to put Loglands over here in the corner. Enchanted Forest there. I feel like we need to go in that direction next. Hey, let's do Hypno's base. Alright. Because beyond Hypno in this direction would then just be shopping area. And we'll have a lodestone compass going to the shopping area, but I feel like we might want to make it go to specific spots, like you got the courthouse, right? Might be a good idea to do that. Wells Knight's Castle. Oh my god, we've got two to do here. Almost forgot Wells. What is wrong with me? I think I might make the lodestone actually point to this outside, sort of between these two buildings, right? Now, does Hypno have a name for this place? That is an important question. I mean, Wells Knight has got a castle. That's pretty straightforward. Oh, I'm running out of XP now. What's going to happen if there are more points of interest than there are spots for the compasses under spawn? I'm probably just going to put more item frames in. Like, without mods, you look at redstone and you don't evenly clearly see what the signal level. You got resource packs for that. Don't need a mod for it. I use that resource pack when I do redstoning on my redstone server. I think that's a little bit on the technical side, but there is like a bit of a mismatch there. There's sometimes a need to know that stuff. Casa de Hypno, is it really? Is it really Casa de Hypno? Let's go in the base and see if there's... Oh, I've got a... That's... I think you might be right. Let's go to the art gallery. No. Oh, okay. I've got a weird feeling there's a name of this place on the Ministry of Steel thing. Oh! I think we go upper floor for that one. No, down the floor. Down the floor. Huh! Just like in a real art gallery. Jump over the edge. Greetings from the Ministry of Steel. No, there isn't. Don't know why. I just thought there was something else. Well, Hypno might be relegated to the level of base. Because if we can't think of a name for it, we're going to end up with base, aren't we? Ah, the Christmas tree. A revolution? A revolution? Yeah, on the redstone thing, it's like Yeah, if you want to do like the levels of redstone, if that becomes relevant, it is as it currently is, not great. But there's a lot you can do where you don't need that, and a lot of that stuff is more on the entry level. So you don't like sometimes you don't want to overwhelm people with details and stuff. I'm looking for like a hint for a name here. Like what's a name for a house? Other names for houses? Mansion? I think you could call this place a mansion. Hypno's mansion, and it'll bring you right to the front door. How about that? There's even room there for us to move this thing actually. Okay. Hypno's mansion. Good name for it. What's the color gonna be? Well, it could be white or it could be the cyan. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. It could be the cyan roof. I feel like the roof is a little more iconic, but since we haven't done white, I think I'm gonna go with the quartz. I mean, Hypno really went all out on the quartz, so I think he'll appreciate this. We've got the white, the false, and the bold. And now we need to go get some XP. Hypno's area of villa. Actually, I feel like villa is probably more of the word, right? Do y'all think villa is better than mansion? I think it could be. Could be the one. That's a lot of quartz. It is, yes. I think Hypno grinded for that. I think he built a farm. It was like early season. Oh my god, chat, we have to rip this farm out at some point. I feel like it's going to be like a ritualistic farewell ceremony to this farm. I have decided it is time for it to go. Oh my god, Beat-Ups is doing so much building out here, it's crazy. Let the sheep free. That was actually my idea. My idea was like, should we just let the sheep roam and like it can be a thing? Where do they end up? How far will they get? Will they break something? Will someone kill them? Or just let them go, or let them do their thing. They can wander. It would be funny if the sheep had a race. I thought you said rave when I first saw that. B-Double is so good at building. I know, right? He's got that series. He's got that show. Building with B-Double-O. Don't you know? Ho ho ho. Shut up, X, we get it. Alright, calm down, Jack, calm down. Look at me, I haven't even killed a single Enderman. What a good citizen I am. And I got blackjack on my back. Blackjack? Got blackjack on my back. That's right, blackjack. Jack Black. Whose bases have you visited so far this stream? Well, who haven't I visited? We haven't visited Zedaf, Gem, Grian, Scar, Beat-Ups. And then you got Joe and Doc a long way away. His thumbs can't even keep up with his skill. Who, me? Who, me? What's this mod starter podcast? Servitor just joined, so we'll definitely be rewatching this as the streams upload to YouTube. Yeah, it is a bit of a servitor. You do get to see. Oh my god, how much XP is there here? I actually really don't need any more, so off we go. You should call Grian's base Grian's Dock. That's not a bad idea. Ah! We are looking for those unique names, so suggestions are appreciated. Loading terrain. No way, almost 30 levels just from standing there. Yeah, so like when you kill a lot of Endermen and you're hacking away and getting your XP and then all your stuff's repaired and then you're like, right, off we go. Sometimes you actually accumulated a lot of XP because you'll accumulate it faster than the player can take it in. So as you leave the area and it drags some of it behind, the next person to come along Well, those chunks have been haven't been loaded, so they don't despawn, and you can get yourself some tasty XP, just like that. This feels like roughly the middle of the area. It's Edo. Okay. Hypno, do we want to rename it to Villa? Does anyone have an opinion on that? Are we going to go with Mansion or Villa? Tell me in chat. You probably did already. I didn't catch it. So like Mansion. So Wells Knight's Castle is next. I feel like we'll go with red. Red will be the colour here. Yo, definitely like Villa. I think you're right. It gave me a sense of like Villa is better. And well, chat has spoken, right? Yeah, we haven't done XP and Corrales either. Oh gosh. It's gonna be too easy to forget, isn't it? What one am I doing again? Hypno's Villa. Could do it bringing this back up again, really. Let's go with that red there. Wells Knight's Castle. Etho's Cottage. We didn't call it a cottage, but I'll tell you what, that is a great name. That was a great name for it. What do we call these over here? Now, Corrales is like, I know he would have given it a name, like vacation home or something. But it's a bit like it's a bunch of it's a bunch of huts. It's spaced out. It's a bit more of an environment. Has Corrales been given this place a name? I can't recall. But if anyone's got a mansion, it's XB, right? This is literally XB's mansion. I think it's been referred to as such many a time. And if I'm not mistaken, is this... No, this isn't there, is it? Flamingo in the pool. That's brilliant. I feel like we'll have it direct you up to this staircase that leads you in. Resort? Jungle Resort! Yo, chat, you're just amazing. Thank you. That is the one. The Jungle Resort. How could I forget? Right, XB's mansion. Corrales' Jungle Resort. Oh. I think the text might be too dark on that one. Is there another color here? It's like black and white. I think we can rock and roll with that. I think yellow might have to be the color of this Jungle Resort. Not because it's mostly yellow, but because like the bamboo yellow really pops. And there's some wheat fields as well. And you got the yacht. Blue for the water feature. I thought about that for a second, but like it's blue and it's water. Doesn't feel quite like there's a streak of blue in the build, right? It's the environment is... Whoa. That's kind of wild. Alright, Jungle Resort. So the lodestone's basically going to bring you into this area. As you get close to it, you're not going to struggle to find it, right? So I feel like the lodestone should bring you to one of the huts if you follow it all the way. And there's a hut that connects to a bunch of stuff. This... I think the one at the front is wearing that hat. That dragon head even. This isn't really like there's some important stuff here, trading and storage, but you don't know how these people managed to build this stuff is actually amazing. You got to remember, many of us have been playing this game for over 10 years, you know. This is a really nice spot right here. Oh, yo, Panda DJ. Where you at? I think I'm going to have it lead you to here. It feels like a nice sort of place between places. Okay. Let's get that. So we got XP's mansion, the villa, the castle, and now the jungle resort. Yo, we lost an anvil. Is that the way you spell resort? I think it is. Alright, and we're going to go with the yellow. And there it is. Sweet. Also, you can kind of see a little bit of the pixel art mural that I did here. Huh. Oh, not quite. My skills ain't that good. Let's head towards it. Oh, it's so cool. I had so much fun doing that. The little ducky. The little ducky. It's kind of like a bit of a weird thing, but sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's good to have weird things. Just a pixel art background for a base. Brilliant. Gravity is just a hater. Oh, Gravity is such a hater. Alright, you know how I don't have a schedule here on Twitch? Well, let me tell you my plans. I might stream Wednesday, I might stream tomorrow evening, I'm really not sure. But one of those days, and then Friday and Sunday evening. I got some really busy days this week, so most of them are just going to be late, I think. Otherwise, I'll just end up like rushing and cramming, and we're mostly going to be doing some pretty chill stuff on the server because I won't have too much time to prepare to do anything much more than roam around and do stuff like this. So if you enjoyed this one, there's more. There's more. There's more coming your way. And off to a good start with this one. Off to a really good start, wouldn't you say? Being weird than boring, honestly, weird is a compliment. It is. It is. Yo, that's where I'm wrapping up my stream. I don't know what to tell you. It's getting late, but I hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the follow button to catch those ones that I mentioned a moment ago. Right, tomorrow or Wednesday. Friday. Be late on Friday. And Sunday. And things can change. Every time I try and have a schedule, things seem to change. So it'll probably all be wrong. But hey, at least I try. We got... Let's go raid Cleo, because we bumped into Cleo a couple of times today, right? Makes sense, makes sense. I'll send you over to Cleo. Alright, the raid is running in chat. The Hermitcraft action continues. It continues. Thank you everyone for your amazing support. Enjoy the raid. Take care. Have a great evening.